Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have round 5 of the World Qualifier Points Playoffs, and yeah, this is the last round of Swiss. We have Ryan J on Branded versus Bryce D on Dark World, and we're going to see Dark World win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, start with Mothman, discard card destruction, summon, and draw. So this kind of seems like a dice roll matchup. Dark World's going first is really strong against any deck, but Branded really can't play that many hand traps, so that could be really tough for them. Now they're gonna go Genta, discard, go search out Gate to the Dark World. Okay, activate Gate to the Dark World, and then effect, banish Genta, discard the Salamander, which doesn't do anything when it's discarded. It's a level 4 extender that lets you discard one. But now they're going to get Genta, summon out. Okay, overlay. Go for Dugaris effect to draw 2 and discard 1. So draw and then discard. They're going to discard something that gives value. Of course, they have so many cards in hand now. Like before they didn't have anything, but now they have to have something. So let's see, they're gonna discard Zephyros. Okay, yeah, I mean that's pretty good value. You can Zephyros, bounce back Gates, and then you can use Gates again. So that's a body plus another field spell use. They do have to lose 400 life points, but that will almost certainly not matter. They're gonna try to hand loop the opponent for at least 4 cards. You know, if you hand loop for 4, it's pretty hard for your opponent to do anything great afterwards. They're going to use Gates, banish, discard Grapha to draw. I like how it's just like a white thing right here. But yeah, Grapha's in rotation now. That's good. Even though it doesn't have like any insta value on the discard, they'll get value later. They discard the Dark Kaiju, special summon, out the Nessie, and draw. And then activate Snake effect. So we saw him play 2 Bigfoot yesterday. Now we're seeing him play Snake. They discard Silva. There we go. That's good. Because they can just bounce that back right away. Summon out Grapha. Now they're getting the pluses that they need to. They can make Skull Dread. They could Skull Dread draw if their hand is really like not that great. Okay. Yeah, linking off 4. That would be Skull Dread, I assume. It could be Appaloosa if their hand is just like good enough. But yeah, it's definitely just Skull Dread. And then draw, put back. You don't even have to be afraid of hand traps in this matchup. So, see, if they draw any going second cards, those are going to go back. Talons would probably go back unless if they have the Ceruli already set up. Because if you summon the Ceruli to their field, it activates on their field. And then you can Talons them or Thrust them. That's why sometimes people play those. But now they're going to go Genta, discard, go search out another Gate to the Dark World. Okay. And then that's just another discard outlet. And you get to draw 1. So they're going to activate it, banish Dugaris, discard, and then draw. So discard Rainbow, draw 1, Rainbow effect goes search. They already have Silva. They already went through a Grapha. So, it might just be search another Grapha. That's probably what it is here. Oh, they searched another Silva. Okay, so they play 2 Silva. Yeah, they're going to search out a Silva there. Yeah, and they're showing the Ceruli. That's the card that you summon to the opponent's field, and then it's going to make them discard. It's going to make you discard the Silva, which is going to make you get to summon it, and then rip cards from their hand. But now they're going to go Nessie effect, and then Nessie hits Nessie, go search out Mothman. Yeah, they're just getting ready to roll the dice already, knowing that Mothman effect's probably about to happen, and it looks like it did. So they're going to roll 1 through 4. Did they hit the Mothman? No, they hit Snow. Oh my gosh, that's so tough. So hit Snow, draw 1, Snow effect to go search. Okay. And then, I mean, Snow could grab Snow. It's always an option. It's kind of hard to tell, like, what they should go for and when we really can't see what they have. It could grab the Cerulli. That could start hand ripping. Looks like they're looking at the Dark World Fusion spell. Yeah, so they're going to grab that. That allows them to set up a negate, which is still a little bit important because even if you hand rip for 4, you know, you still need to have a little bit there. They're going to go Skull Dread, summon Silva, bounce back, summon Rainbow, bounce back, summon Grapha. So getting to have +1 body on board and +1 extra card in hand, pretty nice. And then they're going to use Skull Dread and Mothman to link. That can make Cross Sheep. They did grab the Fusion spell. Fusion spell could be used. They could discard Rainbow, I guess, if they want to do that. Put it back into the graveyard. No, they're just going to banish Grapha and Snake. And then bring out the Grapha Fusion. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Bring out the Grapha Fusion. Cross Sheep effect to special summon back out from the grave. Oh, that could summon Snow. That's really good. Yeah, you could summon Snow, and then you can bounce Snow. Or maybe they're thinking about special summoning. I forget how Genta is worded. I think it says you can only special summon this card once per turn. And it's not just including it's like its own effect. But yeah, they're gonna bring out Snow, Ascension, discard Rainbow, add back. And then Rainbow effect to go search. Okay. So Rainbow's gonna go search for Grapha. Yeah. It's fine. It is crazy, like this deck is a really, really good combo deck going first. And then going second into a lot of decks it's fine. Especially in like a little tournament like this where, you know, you're not gonna expect as much Kashtira as you would in like the main event. But they bounce back, summon out the Rainbow. And then now is it an Appaloosa setup? I can't even tell. Probably not. Usually you can try to Cerulli them by now. But you know, we haven't started doing that, so maybe if we're unable to get to that, then we just try to set up like a big board. That's good enough. The deck can summon Nightmare Griffin. Yeah, they played the Nightmare Griffin. Yeah, the deck can summon that. Card's pretty good. Okay, so they are going to go into Muckracker. Okay. And that also gives you like a discard. Like having like specific discards, like way to discard specific things is pretty good. That's why like Archives is nice, Gates is nice, Muckracker's nice. We're gonna go normal, summon Snow, bounce back, summon Rainbow. Rainbow and Cross Sheep now can make Unicorn if they want, and they can Unicorn spin back the Gates of the Dark World, which may seem really awkward, but it's not bad. That can actually make like Genta live again. Even though I'm pretty sure they've only gone through 2, maybe they only play 2, but they can make Genta live again. It gives them a draw, puts the Grapha in grave. They're gonna go Bigfoot effect now. Let's see, they got 6 cards in hand. Holy. Discard the Ascension. Special summon. Draw 1. Activate a Lower Darkness. Draw 2. Banish 1. And then that's going to banish the Kaiju. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really need that when you're comboing. I can't even tell everything that's in their extra deck. It's a little bit tough. I see Nessie in their hand, so they do have more dangers if they just want to like keep doing that, which would not be a bad option. But maybe they make like Appaloosa first with the Bigfoot and the Unicorn, so that way if the Nessie hits like Silva, they can special, or they go for Security Dragon. Okay. And then it looks like they activated the Nessie effect. So rolls a 6. Another 6. Okay, a 2. That hits Snow. Nice. Okay, special summon draw. They can go search the Ceruli now off of the snow. And then, yup, Muckracker can discard. Actually, I don't even think he'd do it like that. Yeah, I don't think he'd Muckracker discard right now. Oh, okay, fair enough. Goes Lower Darkness, draw, and then go Banish. So banishes a snow. Doesn't really need the searches anymore. Has really gone through a lot of the Dark World things. Maybe they don't play archives either. They don't really need it at this point either. But I see Cerberus in their deck. Okay, it's just like, it feels like they need to clear a zone by 1. Because if they go Muckracker, discard the special summon back out from the graveyard, right? I don't know. They probably should have just made Appaloosa. I don't know why they made Security Dragon. It probably should have just been Appaloosa to start with. Because now they got to link off Security. And then they're going to go into a Dark. Yeah, may as well summon it to a zone where you can try to get some value out of it eventually. Now they're going to go Jackalope effect. Yeah, but if they made Appaloosa, then they could have just gone Muckracker right there, make Security Dragon under the Appaloosa, bounce back the Muckracker, but then you just have to have another way to discard it again in the future. But they went Jackalope, discard Snow, draw 1, Snow effect, and they just admit defeat. I don't even know if I would admit defeat there. There's like a small chance you could end up winning. Like, if you're already that far in the combo, 12 minutes, I feel like you just, like, full commit the extra, like, 2-3 minutes to finish the combo. But, okay, we're going to go ahead and hop into the next game now. And then we're going to get to see Branded go first. Okay, now Branded is going to try to combo on the opponent. Dark World also is not known for having many hand traps. We even saw the Kaiju in their deck. So maybe they just have like board breaker type cards. They're going to go Branded Opening, discard Fallen of Albaz to go special or add. Probably special though. This deck also has more normal summons than before because it has like Quem, Cartagia, and it has Aluber. But Cartagia would be a special here because we discarded Albaz. But we're going to Quem, dump Cartagia, and then go Branded Fusion, dump Fallen of Albaz, dump Lubellion. Also, I think I just saw Twin Twisters in his deck, which, isn't the worst card ever. It does deal with anti-spell. Albion, Banish. I mean, you're not going to get hit with anti-spell against Dark World, but in general, that's what you would do it against. No one's going to have, like, specific side deck cards for Dark World, but Twin you could side in, I guess, and just Twin Twisters hit the gates of the Dark World and the spells and traps that they set when they'd go to danger. But they're going to discard Banishment, put back, go summon out Mirror Jade. Yep. That's fine. Tribute Albion, bring out Lubellion. Lubellion effect, bring out Branded Lost. Oh, I saw the Gimmick Puppet in their deck. Okay, so that's just game, because they can go Cartagia, use itself plus Lubellion, make Grangoyle. Grangoyle effect, Branded Lost effect. Branded Lost can grab Mercarier. Then we can dump Gimmick Puppet. End phase Albion gives us access to Branded in red. Branded in red gives us the Albion of the Sanctifier, which gives us Gimmick Puppet. So that is game. Yep, so now we just kind of got to go through the steps. We're just going to search Shrouded Dragon, dump the Gimmick Puppet. Okay. That is fine. And then go Shrouded Dragon effect to go dump and draw. So probably just dumping Retribution. No, okay. Dumps Fallen of Albaz. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, I don't even know what is in our graveyard. I guess... Yeah, we probably... Do we have another Fallen of Albaz? No, right? Yeah, because we put one back with Lubellion. Okay, yeah, we have to dump Fallen of Albaz. Yeah. So we have to have one in our graveyard for the Branded in red. Yeah, I forgot that we got rid of the other one earlier. But okay. Yup, dump the Fallen of Albaz off of Shrouded Dragon. Set one. And then we can go end phase. We're going to go Cartesia effect, add itself back. Albion effect to go ahead and set one from deck. They're going to do the branded fusion. Yeah, it looks like they're thinking there. Maybe they're thinking about adding it back versus setting it. Setting it does let you fuse on the opponent's turn, which lets you get branded lost search. But fusing on your turn, I guess, could also play around like called by, stuff like that. I guess you're getting hit with called by anyways. Okay, they're going to add back and then banish to go ahead and summon out Sanctifier. They're thinking about banishing Quem or Grangoyle. They're going to banish Grangoyle, even though Quem doesn't have any value right now. And then, okay, they will pass turn. And then draw phase. Activate the effect. Try to summon Gimmick Puppet and Albion. So we're going to Gimmick Puppet lock them. And that's just got to be game. There's no way they can do anything, right? Yeah. Yep. Looks like it's game. By their facial expressions. Probably just asking if they can scoop. I mean, yeah, you get Gimmick Puppet. It happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Game 1, they got Dark World comboed. I mean, what do you think is going to happen in Game 3? It's probably just going to be Dark World combo in the game. But, alright. Skipping into game number 3 now. We can go ahead and skip right ahead. Okay, so yeah, like I said, Dark World, they're going to go first game 3. Brandon's going to need to draw, like, Draw and Lockbird or something to really have a chance. But okay, they're going to start with Danger. And then they hit Snow, special summon out the Nessie, draw 1, Snow effect to go search. Okay, that could just grab Genta if they want to. That is a level 4 plus discard and draw, very strong. Genta, grab Gates, said Jates, activate Gates, banish, and then discard Snow. Wow, draw 1. Snow effect, Genta effect. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Them just getting to get Snow Search twice. Getting multiple bodies on board for free pretty much. And they're searching the Ceruli this early over searching like Rainbow or Silva. So, not looking too great for them. No Droll got dropped. No Shifter got dropped. Hey, Mothman hits Mothman, though. So both players get the draw and discard. Oh, they're going to discard Tragedy. They're going to discard Ceruli. So the opponent's going to go Ceruli effect 1 and then Tragedy 2. There's literally no point not to there. Just because, you're going to be activating a monster effect anyways. So you're already playing in the Talons and Thrust. They're going to search Aluber. Then they discard Silva. Special summon Silva effect. Make them put back. At least they have 6 cards right now already because of the Mothman. So they're really losing 1 less card. And, one's going to be Aluber. So they, guaranteed have a way to play at worst. And I guess that could also work well with maybe, a combination of Super Poly, if that could come up. They definitely don't play the Magician Link too. Because they summon the Ceruli in the middle and not underneath one of the extra monster zones. Not going for anything like that. Not trying to bounce the Ceruli back to hand. Okay, they're going to go normal, summon out Snow, and overlay. Okay. Imagine on summon, drop Nib. That could actually get them the game. But nope, not happening. I was gonna say, that would be so good. They're gonna do Garrus, draw, and then discard. Oh, there's another top cut match. Okay, yep, gotta skip ahead. Just gotta skip all the way past this, back into our match. Okay, yeah, it should be right here. Alright, okay. Skip past that. Alright, yeah, we got the combos. So we got the normal summon Snow, the overlay for Dugaris, and then draw and discard. There's also 20 minutes left. That should be fine, though. I mean, 20 minutes to combo is plenty of time. Silva will special summon itself out. and then activate a lure to draw and then banish. Hopefully they get to like a rainbow soon. Oh, I just saw Grapha in their hand. Oh, and they just used Genta, so that means they're gonna get Grapha. That means they're gonna have to Grapha pop the Cerulli if they want to do it in that order, which doesn't seem very good. So maybe they make Muckracker first, and then Security Dragon, bounce back Cerulli. So that way, at like the bare minimum, the opponent will start their turn with 3 cards in hand. But it's also like 3 cards of their choice out of the cards that they have. So it's like, it's not like fully game right away. It is pretty good right away, but it's definitely not just auto game. So now they're gonna link, make Muckracker. Yeah, it's like such a bad like matchup. Like Branded versus Dark World. They're gonna go Security Dragon, bounce back to hand. This Cerulli that the opponent controls. You know, it's gonna allow them to be able to use that again. Also, it's insane that Silva puts to the bottom of the deck instead of discarding or anything. But I guess if it discarded, that would just be like really bad in like a Dark World mirror. And that probably would have came up right when it came out. But they're gonna go Snow, discard Grapha, draw 1, and then Grapha, bounce back Silva, special summon out, and then activate Gates over Gates. Yup. And then activate the effect, banish, Genta, discard Cerulli, draw 1, Cerulli, summon out to their field, then discard Silva, and then make them put 2 more back. So now they only have 2 cards in hand. Yep, because they got 1 off the Tragedy. So now they have 2 in hand, and they have their draw for turn. So those are the 3 cards that they have to play with. And the opponent now has to try to set up more of an end board. Yeah, because it doesn't look like they're going to try to Cerulli the opponent again. Really doesn't look like it. It could Appaloosa the opponent. You know, it's pretty good to put on an end board. And they haven't used Muckracker effect yet either. Oh, it looks like they want to make Cerberus. And Cerberus pop the Cerulli. Okay. Summon, effect, discard Nessie, pop, draw 1, and then they're going to go Nessie effect to go search. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know what they drew, but Nessie can go search. Looks like Chupacabra there. It's a pretty good one. Even if it like hits itself, it's still gonna at least get a body here. It's like Chupacabra was always like a pretty decent danger. It just like as like one of the first ones to start with, it can be bad, but it is level 4 and it's also a fiend, so that's pretty good for the Dark World deck. Now they're gonna use Cerberus plus Grapha to link into Unicorn. Okay, just like slowly but surely linking up. Yeah, I guess. Is that even like, I guess it's decent. Maybe they have another danger. Well, I guess we know that they have another danger. They have the Chupacabra. Yeah, not using Unicorn effect there. Oh, they're gonna go Muckracker, bring back Cerulli, and then discard. So, discarding Silva. Okay. Silva effect, special summon out. They don't get Cerulli effect because it has to be summoned by a Dark World card. So now they're going to bounce Cerulli back to hand for Grapha. Okay. They're almost there. They're going to go Nightmare Griffin. And then activate the Griffin effect. Discarding 1. Oh, they have the Ascension. Oh yeah, that's it. They can rip 2 more. So that's actually perfect. Them Tragedy searching actually ends up hurting them because Silva has to put exactly 2 back. So them searching allowed them to have 6, so now they can rip again. They're going to bounce Silva back, summon out Grapha. They can go Ascension effect to discard. Oh, wait. It doesn't work though. Because they have Nightmare Griffin. And because they have Nightmare Griffin, this Cerulli won't be able to activate to make him discard Silva. Oh, that's like almost really good, but it's not. I wonder if they had that in hand when they summoned Unicorn. Because if so, then they probably should have just Unicorn and spun back Gates. And then you just rip 2 more from the opponent. And then you set up Nightmare Griffin. And then your opponent's on like only a top deck versus Nightmare Griffin, which is like already just like impossible for Brandon to beat there. Wow. Okay. Now they're gonna go. Just that had to have been a mistake. Yeah, because there's no way they would have drawn that, right? Yeah, there was no drawing happening in between that. So that just had to have been a mistake. They're going to use the danger effect now. And then that hits the Chupacabra. Chupacabra effect, special summon back. So now it has hit 2 dangers. Oh, wait. They can't even use its effect to special summon back, though. I forgot. Because they're locked in the Fiend because they used Muckracker. Wait. But they didn't use Muckracker, right? Am I dumb? Yeah, they didn't use Muckracker. Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna go Ascension, Banish. Well, I mean, not Banish, but discard to add back. Yeah, they gotta discard 1, though. Looks like they're just thinking. Yeah, because they read the Nightmare Griffin. Realize it's gonna kinda hurt them. I don't know, time might come up. There's 13 minutes left, and it kind of seems like they're just starting to fumble here. The potential last turn of your World's Playoffs tourney. They're going to discard Rainbow, and now they get Rainbow effect to go search. Rainbow, grab Grapha. Okay. That is fine. What's the set card? Maybe it's just like a haha card destruction. Okay, activate the Ascension now. They're gonna discard Grapha. And then banish Snake from the grave. Okay. So doing that, set up the Grapha Fusion. That's fine. Also, I saw Gaga Cowboy in their extra deck. They are prepared for time. And then passes turn. Wow, okay. At least passes with a good amount of time left, 12 minutes, so the Dark World players should get another turn. Yeah, they're going to read over the Dark World Fusion. Yeah, I just can't believe they messed up. Because, like, they definitely had Unicorn, right? Like, oh, wait, we know the set off of Griffin. It's a lure. Yeah, duh. Okay, yeah. But they should have been able to Unicorn, discard, spin back Gates, and then use Ascension, Cerulli lock the opponent, or like Cerulli the opponent, make them rip 2, and then they only have their top deck, and then you have Grapha Fusion against that, against the top deck. So that's like a guaranteed win. Now they're gonna go set 1 card, summon Aluber effect, and it's because Silva has to put exactly 2 back. So now if they have a way to Silva him, then he doesn't have to put anything back. Even though there's no way to get locked right now. There's no way to get hit with the Cerulli. Okay, and they're looking at grabbing Branded in red, which means they already have Fusion. Most likely. Or maybe it's because Fusion can get negated, that's why they're looking at Branded in red. Because the Grapha Fusion can only negate normal spells and traps, so it wouldn't be able to negate a quick play. But then at the same time, what do you even go for with Branded in red? Feels like Branded Fusion, at least you're getting like... I don't know, at least you're getting like 1 free big body, and you're getting advantage off the Foolish Burial. Where I guess with like a Branded in red right now, like sure you get Tragedy Search, but you already normaled, so it doesn't really do anything. And you're summoning like a body that also doesn't really do anything. I guess it could be like Masquerade. You could like crash with Nightmare Griffin. Oh, it wouldn't even be a crash. Never mind, it wouldn't work. Yeah, because they have gates. So you take 300. I was going to say crash, let it go, Masquerade, bring itself back, try to crash again because they would have Muckracker protected. I guess at that point you just beat over Muckracker the second time. But, okay, yeah, there's no way that he's able to end up working this back, right? It's so hard to do that. Okay, they're going to attack the Muckracker. Gets damage in. Is ahead in life points. And then they're going to send Grapha to protect the Muckracker. Muckracker's pretty good to have next turn. And also keeping it up in the extra monster zone. It's going to keep them from being able to summon to where Nightmare Griffin points to. Now we're going to go Branded in red, target Tragedy. Okay, they're going to go for the Quaddle. And then they can get Tragedy effect to go search. So they said, okay, that's good. They already normaled. So I'm pretty sure no matter what they search, it's just going to be a blank in most scenarios. Unless if they somehow have like Super Poly. Which I would highly doubt. Because I think they would have used a... Okay, I can't tell what they searched. But whatever it is, it's a blank. Okay. Then they're going to go attack over Muckracker for 12. Brandon in red says it only cannot attack directly. Hey, shout out to the judges, though, for, you know, trying to keep everything a legal game state. But yeah, they're going to beat over Muckracker. They're thinking if it's worth protecting or not. They look like they're going to let it go. They're going to start another match? Oh, that is crazy. Okay, well, let's get past this match now. Okay. So now we're here. Yep, they went ahead and searched. And then they went ahead, attacked the Muckracker. And then they were like, oh, should I protect? Should I let it go? Because if you let it go, then the Nightmare Griffin doesn't point to anything. So then they can summon like Mirror Jade up in the extra monster zone. But at the same time, they'd have to have like the perfect combination of cards, right? Because you have Graph in the gate. So you'd be able to Graph in the gate. Branded Fusion. And then... yeah, so if you negate Branded Fusion, what could the other card even be? I guess it could be something that, like, stops the Grapha. Like a Forbidden Chalice. Oh, that probably wouldn't be there, though. Maybe. Okay, they just passed turn. So there's 7 minutes left, and they just have to get to game. That should be extremely easy. They're going to start by trying to Cerulean Silva lock the opponent, but they have Nightmare Griffin. Yeah, I was going to say, that seemed weird. You could have went like... they got to slow down. There's 7 minutes. That's a lot of time. They could have went like normal summon Cerulean, and then could have went like bounce back Cerulean, summon out Grapha. And, like, you just, like, start getting these big bodies quickly. You start going plus quickly. And then you could say the battle phase technique. But you probably want to, like... if they play Nightmare Phoenix, they probably want to Phoenix the opponent first. Yeah, and I get that they wanted to Cerulean the opponent, but... yep, didn't work. They discarded Magma. Wow, okay. And then they draw one. They draw on the Talons. Oh, they can't even Talons the opponent because the Cerulean didn't activate. Because the Nightmare Griffin. It's like the potential final round stress is really getting to him. Yeah, it's tough. Also, I feel like, yeah, we saw this Dark World player before. But wasn't it like round 1? Or round 2? I know it was an early round. Losing an early round's tough. Nah, yeah, they're gonna Chupacabra, discard Silva, draw one, summon Silva, bounce back Silva for Rainbow, bounce back Rainbow for Grapha, activate a Lure, draw, banish, banishes. Oh, they drew Spooky Dogwood. They have so many side deck cards in their deck. We saw Called By, Spooky Dogwood, Magma. They just Talons. They just didn't draw any of those turn one. At least for what we could see. Because they Skull Dread put back. But like, that's interesting. The game could have went pretty awkward for them if things started to go wrong. But I guess Spooky Dogwood's always good when time's coming. But there was also a lot of time left. And they could have hand ripped the opponent for 2 more and still ended on the Grapha Fusion, which is just like auto game. Because there's no cards that aren't like normal spells and traps or monsters that are important. So you just auto win that. But that is going to be it for the last round of Swiss in the World's Points playoffs. So I'm going to be back at it with top 4 very shortly. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.